Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday encounter and typical life of an ASB. As you're fully aware, as I said so many times before, that this is going to be a diary encountership of 30 days of positives as a challenge for me to do, to bring out the positive vibes, sending out positivity around for people, and hopefully maybe some of the positives that I have throughout my day, or just balance, sifting out the negatives and actually focusing it around the positives of what has been coming through my days would be a good outcome for us all. So, and no further ado, we better start continuing this journey with me on these encounterships of the typical life of an ASB of the 30 days of positives. So, as we are up to now, day 8, which is dated July 26th to 15. As you're all aware or not, that I've been writing my book based on my journey with AS, be it, as well as these other conditions. I was hoping to include in the book, however, but then I thought I better condense it down as such, because at this moment of time I felt that, I don't want to go on and on and on, but I'm guessing maybe there could be another afterthought for maybe my second book to be published of these other conditions that underlies with AS, or just a little follow-up on my autobiography with these conditions, just to give you guys the heads ups of certain bits. Although I'll tell you now though, however, with the writing of my book, I did include AS and depression, however, but not the OCD and the other conditions that are there, because at the moment, as I said, that there's some parts that still needs to be, either researched or just need to be found out about more, sort of thing, but that's alright, I have also sent it to a person on Fiverr, which I won't disclose their name, but I'm hoping that by the end of this week, from that proofreading, editing stage, that it will be up to the cover design stage, even though they had a few suggestions for me based on my cover design, as well as maybe the layout structure of my book, even though I'm hoping that one will be a hard copy, in your hands for people that may want it as a hard copy, and 2 is ebook. Plus, I'm thinking on the other expenses of for people that are maybe older and may, have difficulty reading. I'm thinking on maybe making it as a larger text sort of thing, so people can read it or what have you, or some sort of app, installed into the ebook that probably reads to the ones that are short-sighted or have some sort of eye problem or hearing problem or whatever the case may be. But I'll have to suss that part out later on the stage, once I get to the stage of ebooking, talking to the person that will help me with the ebook, how we're going to format it and everything else together. As you're aware also, well, they've been following my channel, I've also decided to change my banner. The reason being for changing the banner for basically of how it's read, ASB answers all, an everyday encounter, the typical life of an ASB, with a photo of me in the background with the ribbon and basically, what was the other one? The blue butterfly. These are significant to me based on hopefully showing that even though the ribbon is a universal thing with the jigsaw pieces in it for people with different forms of autism, even though, as you're fully aware, the jigsaw puzzles obviously shows about the autistic community. Whereas, with the ribbon, however, of different sorts that I'm going to bring out, like the yellow ribbon is obviously for basically suicide, the red ribbon for HIV/AIDS, the white ribbon is obviously for domestic violence, purple ribbon is about people that are gay, and all the alike sort of thing. So as you know, that all those purple colour, purposely coloured ribbons has their own identity behind what it stands out for, pretty much, sort of thing. So this is why, I thought maybe to have a white ribbon with all these, different jigsaw puzzles inside it, just to show that it's representing me on the autism spectrum, as well as in the autism community around me, sort of thing. In the last few weeks, however, leading up to my decision making these videos and also connecting with people, I am actually kind of blessed, as I said, to have certain people on the AS community in the network of support groups that has been dealt with on the site of Facebook, how you create pages and stuff for new members to join the group, and then I'm actually blessed and humbled to be with them, however, because at this moment of time I wouldn't be there without them, because obviously we share our views, we rant, we rave, we do whatever we want in there in our own you know, world that we live in, sort of thing. Sometimes, as we know, that sometimes people may think we go about the wrong way of ranting and raving, yet if we want to plaster it all over the wall, like I said in one of my last videos, I think it was in the intro, the main purpose of this, just to be clear again, is to send out positive vibes, not the negative vibes that has been posted on our notification walls of certain people in our circle, maybe, or just certain media, you know, advertisements that may create some negativity or self-doubt in us. So it's good to build people up. However, I also had someone helping me with the budget, as you're fully aware, as I said, sort of thing. So yeah, for YouTube, and I thank her pretty much for doing this. I'm not sure if I should enclose her name, but Crystal Tyler, if you have been watching or following my videos, thank you for doing this for me. Since I've paid my dues for you and what we agreed on, as well as, you know, when it came down for visualization on what I wanted on my thing. I know I may be picky, and as some people say, picky, pain in the ass, but sometimes I can't be picky or being that perfect person that I'm being right now of what I want to do for the spinner. Because as I realise now that with that main one of the ribbon that was going to hopefully be bigger than the rest of those pictures that's on that banner, to be bigger, to stand out, that this is the main thing that will show me as the identity that I'm part of the autistic community, sort of thing. And also how it needs to relate to the title of my playlist, as I said, an everyday encounter of a typical life of an SB. Even though many people have commented on my title for the playlist versus my book, that maybe it's a bit too long. Sure, it may be a bit long and a mouthful to read, but I have been trying to think on a different title, but I'm sure that maybe later on in my autobiography, once it's fully finished, I'll let you know if there's any changes. But if you guys have been watching and following my videos, just let me know, maybe in this video, or just private message me on Facebook, FB Answers All, on my community page that I've created up that has been sharing the videos of the links that I've been doing right now, basically. On this video especially, maybe you can kindly maybe give me some suggestions if you feel that the title should be changed to make it a best top first seller #1 book for me, or just a title that you think may catch your eye, basically, because I was going to hopefully maybe, as I said, reach out to not just young teens that has AS, but hopefully everybody else on the spectrum and outside the spectrum, so that they can have a clearer understanding of me as a person with AS, even though many people are different with AS in their everyday journey of what they go through in their different stages and ages in life. Even though many people think that, as I've said so many times before, which you may hate me repeating, but I'm sorry about this, guys, that, you know, not all people with AS are the same DNA makeup on how we go about doing things. Many of us may have similar interests and traits and stuff, even though some of us are so self-absorbed in those interests, sort of thing. But then again, you know, what I've learned also in the one, I think I said in the employment, if you're given us a task, at least one task out of the maybe 3 tasks that needed to be done in the day, don't be too surprised if they will find one of those tasks either more enjoyable than the other, and they'll self-absorb themselves in that. But that doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you know, if we were self-absorbing into that, solely focusing on it, I'm sure that most of the NTs will probably relate to us SBs, that, you know, we can get the work done more proficient, you know, professional, up to date and everything else, be it whatever it may be it if we need to update a dialogue, you know, catalogue, database, we'll do that for you, and whatever else that's give and take. Even those many SPs like me may like science, health, technology, or some may like to be absorbed in their animes, gothic kind of realm, whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, who knows? But as I said though, just to give you kindly just a gentle reminder once more that before I end this piece, that if you want to comment below or private message me basically about my title of this YouTube channel of mine, even though, as you know, it's based on my book of my everyday encounters at SB, and also that despite it all, that, you know, be not too hard on me, even though I'm trying to learn now to try and take on criticisms, even though, you know, some people may think I take it personally, but I'm trying to not to, but sometimes, you know, it's just how some people may say it, and I may get a bit confuzzled and worked up and stuff, and it's like, you know, to the point that I'm trying to think, you know, was I actually the real problem when certain things arises, especially when it comes to, you know, certain situations. But in all further ado, thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, like, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, also PM me, as I said, sort of thing. Subscribe to my channel for these updates and more of what's to come on my journey to follow on with me, sort of thing. And once again, thanks for your support while watching this. Without some of you guys watching, subbing, or whatever you do, sharing your these videos out to friends and family, without your support, I wouldn't be here doing these, because this is my passion at the moment, and I would love to hopefully spread awareness and do what I want to aim for, as I said way back in my introductory video. So hopefully this aim or goals that I've put into place will be put into practice and into reality sooner or later. So thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, have a great day. See you soon.